The days of children being seen and not heard is over. They must be heard, even if they are not necessarily saying the right things because they've not had the right experiences, or what should I say, they've not been long enough on the earth to know what really should obtain, but they definitely will know what are of concern to them. Those things that are of concern to them, and they should be in a position to express it.
Who they suffer, but what do they try for let the government do for we? They make everything calm down for we. They beg because they suffer in this country are too much. So now one of the richest country this, for now they enjoy, blah. You see, we forget of a bridge them in this country before Guinea said. Me like come this way, see me so me I go school Albert Academy. They like today we like we so right now for the college, blah. Although they talk so, but for the college education, what in this country? So they beg. Then this water system, this light system, let come in and Canada this country here. They work there, papa, for the youth man them. The youth man in the suffer on the street. You see, they suffer.
Because if you just sit down so you look on them, they say, let me wait and stuff, you go continue, you go date, you old, you not achieve nothing. With people they not dating, they not old, they not achieve nothing. So we not go sit down there and they will not. Now one thing, we not go sit down, they watch they wait for government, they wait for government. We they fight hard, we able survive yourself for the thing about official because they like today right now not get nobody DM me so far where they harass me. So now I make I go me school and then funny thing I don't keep myself now tertiary level. At the end of the day, I go able to survive me and my family.
What light? What water? This country. Let's go condom. Let's condom. Yes, let's you. You know that they over and let them carry back. No can live no country, bro.
People don't exist to make their governments rich and wealthy. Governments exist to ensure their people have prosperity. Our history teaches us that for our country to be a land that we love, for it to be our Sierra Leone, we have to hold our governments accountable for their actions. No human being can abuse the power and responsibility given to him or her by the people and not be held accountable. There are entirely too many lives at stake. As a nation, we the people owe it to our children to contribute to the development of their country. The future of Sierra Leone ultimately is theirs. Now is the time to set the right examples for our youth. In doing so, we give them a strong foundation to build on so they can compete in the 21st century.
The most important development in the youth area is what we call self-employment, entrepreneurial skills developed by the youths themselves, like the Swazi boys. The future must lie in this kind of development.
Well, I have above each head and 2,000 units. Sometimes some people beg for 1.5, but the total earning I have for the day is not actually constant. It varies. Sometimes I have 20,000, some 30,000. You know, sometimes the maximum is 35,000. Well, one day I was lucky to work 40,000 units in just a barbing, because I am now doing both barbing and a telecenter with cards, top-up card sales. The telecenter I've just started, but I'm hoping to get somebody that will join me in doing because I alone cannot able to do those jobs. You know, sometimes when the customers are around me, you know, I cannot able. So I've decided to get somebody that will be doing the telecenter and I doing the barbing, so that as collectively we only work for the day, I believe we'll be able to make something very good. I have some responsibility because I'm the elder one to my younger ones. I'm the first child to my son to my mother, and I have my younger ones around me. You know that they are coming. Sometimes when I see them, they call me brother. You know, brother, I have nothing. So I just have to work so that I help them as well, because they are looking up to me. You know, because if I cannot able...
Richard is a great role model to so many of our youth. He's a prime example to many that they can make something of their lives if they tried.
They should actually move on to do things for themselves, because the God that created us actually gave us talent to take care of ourselves. God give them creativity, things that they should do for themselves. Learn how to do things. Like barbing, I learned barbing since I was coming up. I do it, and now I'm enjoying it. I was not really...
26 years old. Richard Lapia is a self-made entrepreneur in one of the poorest countries in the world. It's people like him that make me believe that there is hope for my nation's youth. What the youth need now is a good leader.
We don't know!
After 10 years of civil war, Sierra Leone had its first presidential elections, and the youth vote proved to be a deciding factor in electing a new government. They rallied in staggering numbers, each in support of their respective political parties. One thing was certain this election. The nation's youth were tired. I mean, they were seriously fed up with the status quo in the country. And this time, they were determined to see things change in Sierra Leone.